Good evening, afternoon, etc., ladies, germs, and NBs everywhere. I am CoreCat13, and we are here for episode 10 of Anodyne 2. I just received a text message. Last time we left off, we finally completed The Legend of Nova. That's what I'm going to call that section from now on. And now it is time for the signature, brain melting sequence of Anodyne 2. Anyone that's played this game probably already knows what's about to happen. But, yeah. It's time for stupidity to happen. Scene, Desert NPC 1. Hey, Nova, get over here. I am an NPC in the desert. Fade. A strange figure gestures enthusiastically at Nova. End of scene. Scene, Desert NPC 2. Fade. Slowly, Nova approaches the figure. Yes, that's right. Come here. I don't bite. You don't even have a health bar in 3D, so it must be safe, am I right? Ha-ha. Alright, now then. I got the dust, Nova. I got real bad. Please, you gotta help me. Unlock Spark. End of scene. Activate Spark connection. Play Spark now available message. Oh boy. This is gonna be real weird, isn't it? Well, first of all, he's phasing through the ground, so that's something. And get ready for... yeah, weirdness number 1. Believe it or not, yes, this is supposed to happen. And the NPC just turned her upside down. I love the fact that she still poses, but she's just like, don't know how to feel about this. No such scene. I'm not even going to attempt to read that. It's Latin. Now this part right here, I actually completely forgot actually happened. Yeah, that was completely pointless. Now we have this smile emoticon. Clearly they are happy Nova's here. Now we got a... yeah. Oh, look at that, we found metacoins! That'll come in real handy whenever I'm searching for cards later. That's nice. And we also picked up a piece of the Trilock collar, which is essential if you want to unlock the actual, like, second ending. I'm not going to say much more, but it is important. And that should be the end of it, right? Well, guess what? Are you sitting down for this? You are wrong. Welcome to PlayStation Land. Nora wakes to the angry whine of an industrial vacuum cleaner. She hears the bumps and clatters as the vacuum head rolls corners and crosses thresholds. Now it's right outside her apartment door. She freezes for a moment, like a cornered street possum. Nora picks up her smartphone and posts to her logged secret social media account. God, is there any worse sound than someone vacuuming nearby? It makes me want to die. That's actually a pretty reckless song. A minute later, she deleted it. Some people don't seem to mind the sound of the vacuum cleaner any more than a strong wind or a busy interstate. When Nora hears it, her skin prickles, her breath pauses. She feels ashamed to be in bed scrolling through social on her phone. She should get up. Yep. We are in the most meta part of the main campaign. We are playing as this human named Nora for reasons? Honestly, this is probably the most out of left field thing that this game does. right down to the fact that you basically have like what feels like tank controls. So it really does feel like it feels like, I don't know. Though to be honest, like aside from the absurdity of it all, this is honestly probably like, I don't, probably this is gonna sound weird, but probably the most boring part of the game. Just simply because I'm really not that big a fan of the. I'm not a fan of the PlayStation controls or whatever. I'm gonna move my microphone closer to my mouth and then raise the volume. I don't know. I don't get into this, and I can't really explain why either. I guess just because this takes up like, I mean, you see the number at the bottom of your screen. This takes like about 20 minutes to finish if you know what you're doing. My friend is sending me fun things. It makes me happy. Though I did notice a few differences in this playthrough than I did before. In the chase segment that will occur later, they actually do have like little signposted things on the floor that'll tell you where to go. Starting with like some debris, and then like some eye icons that are on the floor that'll tell you, hey, go this way, dumbass. It is a thing. I guess this is like another thing that really gets on my nerves is just like how long it takes to actually get this part of the story going. Which I guess that's the point. It's supposed to sound kind of boring, but I don't know. I just. I know there is a purpose to it all, but I just wish you were more interesting. I mean, some of the stuff here is pretty interesting and does kind of raise questions like about the reality of this world. Like, is the world that Nova is in, is it even real, or is it a video game or something? I don't know. Or maybe it's a digital circus type thing where Nova is actually like a brain scan of Nora. I think my battery actually dies on this episode. I'm not really sure. I'm not even sure like if the audio here is actually picking up properly. But we're just gonna keep going. Because I noticed last episode that my audio was a little bit loud, so that's a thing. That is indeed a thing. And here it's revealed that Nova did not exactly have a great childhood. Kind of reminiscent of Ragatha from, I don't know. Because Ragatha, she had a very not great relationship with her mom. It's heavily implied that her mom was abusive emotionally, and she may have been raised in a very conservative household, and as the digital circus basically confirms, she's gay. So you can take about 5 guesses as to how they treated her. It's not fun. I don't know why, but when I look at like this set dressing right here in the design of Nora, I don't know, it reminds me of like the early versions of The Sims. Like the early PC versions. And man, my headset, I'm telling you. My headset is just like a pain in the ass. So I'm very sorry if I'm like fiddling with it, but I'm just trying to find like the optimal distance from my mouth. So, uh-oh. Looks like there are shenanigans going on. Oh boy. She's just spitting facts here. Like this was literally my stance on like having like a normal ass phone in my pocket and then having my desktop or at the time laptop for like actual computery things. Nowadays I obviously don't care. I mean, I'm happy to have my phone with me. In fact, I have it right now. It's got an alarm set for 12 p.m. It's a little ways away. Yeah, why the fuck is this here? Don't worry. Remember it for later, viewers, because this is going to be very important. And Nora is going to be very sorry that she did not do anything with that gargoyle while it was a pile of rocks. An odd email catches Nora's eye. Do you wish to help others? The email reads. What garbage company is doing pseudo-activist marketing this time? Maybe it's just a good old-fashioned scam. Gotta fucking hate those. Dear Nora Eggers. I wonder if that's supposed to be a hint to something. New the Wind. Oh, apparently New the Wind is actually a thing in her world, too. Perhaps that's how the center works. Maybe they pluck people out of reality and then migrate them into another world. Oh, I don't know. I want to see theories in the comments about the craziness that is this particular mission? Question mark? I don't know. I don't even know what to fucking call this. Like, this is like some other reality somewhere. So it's like you're playing a completely different game whenever you're playing this. And, I mean, Anodyne 2 already was like genre bending, with you having like Zelda-like worlds in the nanoscale, and then like 3D platforming in the overworld. But this is taking it to a whole other level. Like, this is basically a walking sim type thing. And she is hearing nightmares in her brain. Can't say I haven't felt that before. Eebs. I wonder if her actual name is Beebs. Apparently she's friends with Beebs. We know Beebs. She's from Demon Turf. She was sassy. And she got another game. And apparently, yeah, I did run out of battery this episode. How about that? And the fact that Eebs already knows where she lives is like, I'm right outside. Now this is just cute. Hand in hand. Gee, I wonder if those two are a thing. Apparently, past Avery was also wondering this. Po' boys. And fried pickles. Fried pickles are damn good. Especially if you have like a nice thing of ranch. Mm-mm-mm. Man, them some memories right there. Like going to Twin Peaks. Them fried pickles. Them something. It was a very awkward time in my life. But I still remember it. I also got to see a UFC fight before that whole thing turned to... You know what? I can't shit on UFC itself because it may just be a few bad actors. And I'll leave it at that. As Eves and I get ready for bed, I check my phone. At GG800 has blown... Oh, well. Looks like Nora has a stalker. You gotta love that. In the age of the internet, stalking has become rampant. And apparently Nora is victim to it. Oh, great. This person is like... This is almost like a Hitchcock movie or something. Like Rear Window. But like... I don't know. Maybe it's not like a Hitchcock movie, but it just seems like something he would create. You know? Like if Hitchcock were like alive during the modern day, I imagine he would do something like that. I don't know. Tropical sun. Gee, I wonder where we've seen the plump citrus fruit. Could that be a reference to something? I don't know. Could it be the Hand of Fruit Haven that we saw many, many episodes ago? Mayhaps. Again, it could be a reference to something. Apparently Eve just dipped. Maybe she crawled out the window. I don't know. Yes, talk to a window if you are feeling uncomfortable, because reasons. And this is actually the detail that I mentioned earlier that I never noticed before. I guess because usually I just plow through the dialogue. But, you know. I think where this is taking us is like an alternate version of where she goes, like where she goes out to work. I'm not sure. Though this is very intimidating. Lots of repetitious halls to really give that sense of unease, which is something. Now that right there just looks like crumbs. Ah, crumbs. Ah, well, that looks familiar. It's a gargoyle. Although it's a little bit different. Soft and delicate like a baby. Foreshadowing. Its fingernails bending like paper when they meet the floor. Ew, that's nasty. And apparently, the gargoyle wants to be her friend. Though, yeah, if you end up getting caught by the gargoyle, you end up warping back to the room, which that's the part I don't really like about this whole section. Is that it's, I don't know, it's super irritating. Though I do find it quite fascinating that they, actually leave the, pathway there really dirty. Indicating that she literally is, like, respawning, and her blood is still, like, everywhere. Yeah, just watch out for Mr. Gargoyle there. Ooh, and he got me again. I think this is supposed to instill like a sense of panic or something. But I don't know. I don't really find it like panic worthy. I find it more just irritating. Though, do you see that little eye icon there? I never noticed that before. My friend sent me something funny Gooseworks published on her on one of her social media accounts. It looks like Tumblr. She seems pretty active on Tumblr. Excuse me. Though, my goodness. The amount of jokes she makes about outjacks. Though apparently she has said something like apparently like her name would end up being Lily. Honestly, I would have gone with Lilith personally. Though the fan name is Daisy because of Daisy Bell. Which, I mean, that's a good enough name, but I mean, if her name is Lily, then that's fine. People making fan arts of Femjax. Her name is Lily, and we must respect that. That should have freaking got me that time. Man, this thing is like hard on my ass. I just want to be your friend. I just want to be your friend. I honestly don't know what triggers him to show up. Like, I'm being serious. I don't know, like, what does it? Though I do know you do communicate with the computer here in order to get her to safety. Because, you know, you don't want her to get eaten by the gargoyle. For that would be stupid. Look at that giant link. I wonder if someone's actually, like, tried to use that. I don't know. But, thankfully, we now have the Desert NPC card. And that was certainly something. Alright, well, on that brain-melting note of digital nonsense, that'll be it for Anodyne 2. Next time, we will be heading to a very pleasant area that is, yeah, anyway, bye.